Hey, okay, man. This interview is gonna be for 91.9 KCSS. My name's DJ Sean the Batman, and hey, man, I got a couple questions for you.
Great.
All right. So my first question is, how do you choose your set list for live shows?
It's all about the flow because it's energy exchange with the audience. So it's really important to have a good flow from the beginning to the end. So yeah, that's all about it. And then also the message. Yeah, I mainly play the guitar. So performance-wise, it's also important to have a dynamic to the end. Yeah, it gives, up and down kind of thing.
Okay. Next question. I happen to see Unbroken. Are there any more movie roles in your future? Will you continue acting?
I just did kind of small role for King Kong film. Yeah, it just came out, and then another American film and a Japanese film are coming up soon. I mean, later this year and then next year. I just met the director Jordan for King Kong because I've been doing a recording and touring on music side. So it's really kind of crucial to it's really tough to make a good balance schedule-wise, music and movies. I just met the director Jordan, and he's really passionate and he's enthusiastic, for his project, and he really loves Japanese culture. And then I also wanted to try action stuff and combat. So only the beginning of the movie. So such a short, the little days for shooting. I just went to Hawaii and Australia for a couple of days for that shoot. And the experience as an actor gives me more, perspective, and then gives me more idea, and I get inspired by those experiences. And then I compose music.
How do you I know you mentioned it earlier, but how exactly do you balance music and acting? Where do you find that balance at?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky because it's basically it's the same, to be on stage, perform in front of the audience, and also act in front of the camera. It's all about expression. So I don't have a professional skill as an actor, but expression-wise, it's same. How you deliver the emotion and the message to the audience. So I always enjoy being on the camera, but schedule-wise, and also to ask somebody else is more, it's not harder, but you need to be neutral because you need to get rid of yourself. On stage as a musician, you can be, you are who you are. So I'm a Miyavi, 100% Miyavi on stage, but on the camera as an actor, somehow I need to get rid of Miyavi, and then I bring somebody else into the character. So it's really interesting experience for me.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Okay, what's the biggest difference between your album This Is Japanese Kabuki Rock and your album Firebird?
As a guitarist, I feel it's my role to bring back the excitement of rock music, the guitar music, especially now. You don't actually hear the guitar music from radio, kind of pop radio.
That is true.
Kind of thing. So, right? So, it's really, really crucial to me to bring back that excitement of live music to this, generation. So, I'm always trying to develop my style so that, I can share the excitement and also impact with the audience. Because, 70s, 80s, we had a great rock band, and then we are all shocked, and we are all kind of blown away from those rock bands. That's what people need, and that's what we musicians are responsible to deliver to the audience. So compared to those old albums, now I'm more established as a guitarist. I'm always trying to find my tone as a guitarist, and then especially on this album, Firebird, I was able to sing with my guitar, which is like wings to me, so that I can fly out. It's really, really important because I've been slapping the strings, more rhythmical kind of approach to the music. But on this album, I was able to find the way to sing with the guitar. So, and I'm really, really enjoying it.
Wow, that's good to hear. So speaking of guitars, I noticed that you use a lot of them, man. What is your favorite guitar to use?
Actually, I'm not a type of guitarist who uses tons of guitar at the show. I always try to use one or two because, I just want to make my signature tone, like clothes or even the shoes. I don't, even the clothes. I can't wear the same stuff every day. Similar to the guitar. I always, focus on my tone. And then now I'm using Fender Telecaster. And then, which is what I was kind of avoiding to use because it's a really traditional brand, which has such a long history, historical brand, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, so many, Jeff Beck, many guitarists use it. And then I didn't kind of like it because it's too typical to me. So I was avoiding to use, but so that's why I was using semi-acoustic, acoustic electric guitar because then I was inspired by Japanese traditional guitar shamisen, which is more like percussive, more traditional instrument of the Japanese music. So I tried to mix that element to the Western culture of the rock, rock guitar music. I didn't want to use Fender, but I started using a Telecaster when I was recording in Nashville. After I had a session with Robert Randall, he had a great tone. And then when we had a jam session, I realized, I need to, develop my tone and make my tone stronger. So I started using a Telecaster, and which was not Fender. And I got phone calls from Fender Japan and the CEO. And then we met, and he said that, you are using kind of tele-ish guitar. I was like, yeah, but I don't care, as long as it sounds good. I don't care. And then he said they wanted to try using our stuff, and I was like, yeah, if it sounds good, I would love to use. And then they gave us a couple guitars, and I used it, and actually it sounded good, so I'm using it.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, man. Tell us a little bit about your current tour that's coming out here.
Oh yeah. So I prepared to play many songs from my most recent album, Firebird, as well as other new tracks that I have created recently because this is my 15th anniversary this year. So I'm planning to sharing some tracks from my earlier days with my audience, and then also creating a new Miyavi show. It's like I'm more focusing on playing the guitar, and also it's all about the excitement. And then I play the guitar, and then I just want the audience feel good and dance with my guitar. So many tracks from my latest album, and then my best album is coming out very soon. So we recorded the old tracks again. So kind of mixing all of them. I'm so excited because the last time I had a tour in the States was 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm really excited to let the audience experience new Miyavi very, very soon.
All right. Last thing, do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
I really, really appreciate as I said, this is Miyavi's 15th anniversary. As you guys know, Miyavi is not turning back or looking back and always moving forward. But at the same time, each year, every year, your support has been so meaningful. Without that, Miyavi cannot move forward. So, this year is a celebration, and then I'm so happy to be able to share this moment with my audience. I really, really appreciate your big love.
All right. Thank you, Miyavi, for your time, man. And I can't wait to see you live, dude. We'll be there. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I know it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
All right. We'll see you there, Miyavi. Thank you for your time, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.